the gorgeous people, the gorgeous galaxy. It's Gorgina Gorge, and we back with another video. Gang, gang, gangy, gang, gang, gangy, gang, gang, gang. Make sure you're all a part of Gorge Gang, because if you ain't gang, you're lame. If you don't want to be lame, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave some comments down below. You don't know what to comment? Tell me I'm gorgeous, because duh. Back today. We are doing a album review. I haven't done an album review in a minute. There's been albums dropping. There's been albums dropping that I wanted to review, but with time, scheduling, all that, I never really had the chance to do a lot that I wanted to. So the plan starting today is to get back into reviewing albums. Because music's a big passion of mine. I love music. I write my own music. I'm very much interested in music. I'm very opinionated when it comes to music, but I'm opinionated when it comes to anything. So this will be the first of more to come. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of content. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get into it. Today we will be reviewing the album Dopamine, which is the debut album from former Fifth Harmony member Normani. She ain't got no other name. She just Normani. Which honestly, that name is so kind of like, some people just got names. They're like, it was meant to be famous. Like, who is Normani? Like, that's a that bitch type of name. Now, Normani was the only black girl in Fifth Harmony. There's other girls of color, but I'm not sure if they was black. I know there was a couple of Hispanics, a white girl, and then the bigger girl of the group, was she black or was she mixed? I'm not sure. I don't even know her name. But I know Normani was the only one that gave black girl. Like, you look at her and we know that's one of us. So we all been rooting for Normani. We've been waiting to see what she do as a solo artist. She gave us wild side. She gave us motivation. And then she disappeared. Then we was like, where you at, girl? And then, like, she would always tease at the album. Say an album was coming. And we ain't ever get no album. But now we got the album, Dopamine. And let's get into Dopamine. I listened to the full album. And yeah, I guess you guys are going to find out how I feel about it, because we'll talk about it. Let's get into it. The first song to open the album is called Starra. I'm not familiar with Starra. I'm assuming she a rapper because I think I heard what she was doing on this. I don't know. Both of the voices sounded very much similar to me, so that was already a little confusing. The part I really think was the Starra when there was like rapping going on. But even then, I'm still kind of confused. And this song was honestly just confusing for me in general. I don't know why she decided to open the album up with this song. I did not understand what the message of this song was supposed to be. And just from listening to this song, I would not even be interested in the rest of the album. I'm going to be honest. The beat was cute. The beat was the jumping. Like, I was a fan of the beat, but the actual song, the chorus, the hook, the lyrics, everything, it wasn't really given. Like, and then when the rap part came in, I couldn't even really hear what was being said because the beat is just way too overpowering in this song. Like, it was a lot going on. Big Boy didn't leave a good impression on me, and I'm going to have to give it a 5 out of 10. So then we have the next song on the album, Still. Still is very vibey. It gives me like early 2010s type of club music. It was cute. And yeah, I didn't really get much else of an impression. One thing I will say about this album in general, not too many of the songs really leave an impression and move me. Like, when I listen to music, I want to get a strong reaction from it. I want to be moved. And I was seated for the most of this album. Pretty much the whole album, if I'm being honest. But we'll talk about the album overall when we get to the end of this video. But I didn't have much to say about Still. It was cute, but no. Gave it a 6 out of 10. I turned my head. I was interested. It was cute. But then we got to the part where she started babbling like a baby. Talking about mama. And I didn't know what was going on anymore. once again, this song had a lot going on. I don't know. It's like Normani is not really singing, and I feel like she can sing better and more than what she gives on this album. It gave very much lazy. It gave. Where's the rest of the lyrics? This song didn't give for me either. This I gave a 5 out of 10. I had promise, and then the promise got broke like very quickly. Like, dang, why would you lie to me like that? I thought you was gonna be good, and it wasn't. I didn't like all yours. No. Then we have Take My Time. Now the first song, like the first couple of songs, the audio was a little off for me. I couldn't really hear her vocals, but right here on this song, she was singing. I could hear with the words, I can hear the enunciation, I could hear the voice. Take My Time was a lot stronger. It kind of reminded me of like an Ariana Grande type of song, which is not an insult at all, because Ariana Grande run and pop. And this gave me Ariana Grande. It was very fun, upbeat, sexy type of, I mean, take my time, take my time. But we know you was taking your time, Normani. That's why we just now got this album. Like, we know you could take your time. She definitely took her time giving us this album. But it didn't seem like you took enough time, because what really is this? And maybe she took so much time to drop the album, it feels like some of these songs are just dated. Like I told you, it gives me 2010s, club vibes, like that era. And we just not there anymore, especially in terms, I don't know if she's an R&B or pop artist, or she both, I'm not sure, but I don't know. It's just not fitting in with the catalog we got right now. And it's not standing out either at the same time, if that makes any sense. But Take My Time was cute. Very much gave me an Ariana Grande song. And I liked it enough. It was feasible. I gave this song also a 6 out of 10. And I'm going to automatically go ahead and say this is the best song on the album. It immediately stood out. And it just personally resonates with me because I understood exactly what she was talking about on this song, Insomnia. Because every time you call, I feel like I got insomnia. If you ever had a motherfucker in your life that have you waiting around for them to hit you up, and the moment they do, they don't respond again, so you just up, you stuck, you thinking about them. Like, it's that mind trick that they continue to do to you. And it definitely gives insomnia. And it was a lyric that she said that really spoke to me when she said, it's like you got some device that tells you when I'm fine, because it's the very moment that you hit my line. Yes, every time you're doing good, you feel like you moved on from that person, then boom, they want to hit you up again just to get you back down where you was. Like, I really like this song. Very relatable, spoke to me. The lyrics were good. This was like I said, this will be the best song from the album. It had a whole message, story from start to finish. Everything made sense. It went together well. I love Insomnia. This is the best song in the album. Very good. I gave it a 7 out of 10. Next we had Candy Paint. Now, this song, you want to bend it over, put your hands on your knees, and I don't know what other song on this album was finna make you do that. Candy Paint was cute. It's fun. She was giving Beyonce, the queen of rap, a little run for her money. At one point, she started spitting out some bars. You know, she's doing that rap singing thing Beyonce be doing on her songs. And this was a vibe like, hey, Candy Paint was very cute. I like Candy Paint. I wish she had more songs like this and Insomnia on the album, because the other songs would put me to bed. They ain't make much sense. She wasn't saying much of nothing. But these two songs right here, Insomnia and Candy Paint, like, this was the focal point of the album for me. Like, these two songs, like, I was here. I was listening. I was enjoying. These two songs were great. I gave Candy Paint also a 7 out of 10. And unfortunately, as soon as I woke up, I went right back to sleep because the next song was Grip. These kindergarten ass rhyme schemes, she was doing this song talking about something. He want this licky licky. I get it, thicky thicky. Oh yeah, gimme gimme. I'm like, where are we right now? What is this? Kung Fu Grip? What does that even mean? Like holding something? I didn't understand it. I'm not trying to understand it. I wasn't enjoying this song. Like, she got strong and went right back down for me. I'll give this a 5 out of 10. So we leave there to go to 159 featuring Gunna. When I saw the Gunna feature, I was interested. I like when Gunna works with female artists because he has like this type of something to his flow that works well with like these type of sensual, sexy type of songs. And honestly, when Gunna started rapping or singing, whatever he thought he was doing, I kind of thought it was Jacquees for a minute. Like, I didn't read that it was Gunna. I don't know who was doing his auto-tune that day, but the vocals were hitting Mr. Gunna, okay? But his part was the only interesting part of the song, if I'm being quite honest. And he didn't bring that much of a difference. Like, Gunna sounds the same on all his songs. So, once again, it's not a bad sound that he has, but it's not unexpected. And Normani didn't match his energy for this song. And it was cool, but nothing exciting once again. I also gave this song a 5 out of 10. So next we had Distance, and this was another song where Normani was pushing that vocal. And her singing was very beautiful in this song. I'm not quite into it yet, but I feel like this would be a song that would grow on me. No pun intended. Even though I don't get the pun. But maybe I'm thinking because, like, you know, distance. So you got to get to it. Was that the pun? I guess it's not funny. We have to explain it. But yeah, I like Distance. It wasn't bad, but I don't know. This whole album in general, I might have to do a whole re-listen because it just wasn't giving. But I did go ahead and give Distance a 6 out of 10 because I can see the potential. And potential means a lot for me. I'm not going to lie. I'm the type of person, the first time I hear something, I see something, I'm not hooked right away. It's very rare that something grabs me from the jump. And that's when I know something really good. If you can get my attention from the jump, you did something well. Because for me, it takes a while for things to grow on me. I'm not going to lie. So don't take nothing that I say in the video to heart, Normani fans. This was just my initial reaction. And maybe and hopefully things will change over time. The next song was Tantrum featuring James Black. I don't know who James Black is, but Normani had all this time to curate this album. And I was expecting her to come out with some heavier hitter as features. No disrespect to the people that are on this album, but besides from Gunna, it don't really seem like she got big names. At least not for me. I don't know. They might just not be mainstream. I don't know. But what I do know, as soon as James Black started singing, I started dozing off. I started turning my head down, closing my eyes, getting comfortable. This song was so boring. And I'm hearing, or just from reading the word tantrum, I'm expecting something real like angst and sexy and somebody got you throwing tantrums. Like, I thought it was about to get real, something like that. But no, this song was so boring. Oh my God. Maybe this music just is not for me clearly, because even really give this song much of a chance. I didn't put down a lot of notes. But what I did realize is she used the automatic word a lot on this album. I'm not sure what that is about, but she wants us to know that she's automatic. Like, what does that mean? To be automatic? I don't know. But no, nothing really stuck out for me again with this song, and I gave it a 5 out of 10. But then she decides to end the album off with Wild Side, which was her most popular song, like trending on social media. Big feature, Cardi. I forgot that Cardi was on this album, because why is a song for 2021 on this 2024 album anyway? But yeah, that's another big name she did have for this album. And Cardi definitely ate her part up. Like, this is a good song. I'm personally not a fan of it because it's been overplayed. Like, this song was all over everywhere. Like, the memes, the everything. Triggers me. I don't, no. And I'm hoping this song will get put back into the internet's rotation, because I just can't. It's not a bad song, but you know how songs go viral and you keep hearing it And it just starts to get aggravating, like you don't want to hit us no more. And for me, if a song is viral, I will never listen to it on my personal time. Unless I really just like that song. The internet will ruin something for a person like me. Like, I don't want to keep hearing it. I've heard it enough. And if I did want to hear, all I have to do is open the TikTok app. So why would I even listen to it? I'll already be able to hear it 10 times just from scrolling through TikTok for 1 minute. Telling you. But, you know, this was a great song. I guess she had to include it on her album to get some numbers up for this fucking album. Because nothing else comes close to this. She has yet to top this, or, like I said, even come close. And just hearing this on the collection of the album, it stands out because it's so much better than everything else that was going on. Like, Normani really let us down. Or me. I don't know how everyone else has been feeling about this album. But, well, I'm not going to say I was let down because I was never even on the Normani bandwagon. I'm kind of surprised where all the hype for her even came from. She's attractive. She can move. But musically, what did she really do for us to make us have high expectations? Was she even the third best vocalist in Fifth Harmony? I know, we always rooting for everybody black. I definitely get that. But sometimes black is whack. And Normani, for me, this album flopped. They built up all this anticipation for nothing. It is not even that she's a bad artist. She's great. Or rather, she's good. I think Normani does the bare minimum as a music artist. And I don't see us getting another album from her. I think she just did this so she could have her solo album, to say she exists as a solo album. Because people kept bitching at her about having an album. I don't think the music career is going to go much further. I hope that it won't. And if it does, I hope we elevate somewhere. Because this was so basic, so boring. Everything that I've heard before, the lyrics, the songs, nothing was monumental about this album. And I feel like a lot of these songs will probably benefit from visuals because a lot of it gives like dance, sexy vibe. Like just listening to it, you don't get that, you know? We need the visual. We need these songs to come to life. Like we have the Anne Marie's, the Tinashes, Kalani's, Kiana Lede, artists that all do similar type of music and do it way better. So in comparison to her competitors and her peers, this falls short on many levels for me. I was not impressed. I even forgot that she was having an album coming out until it just so happened to come across my feed. Then I thought, oh yeah, let's see what Normani did. And Normani didn't do much. I feel like she's a Janet Jackson type of artist. Once again, no disrespect to Janet. I'm a huge Janet fan. I love Janet. But Janet is not the strongest vocalist. She's a great performer. She can move. And her songs are very sexy. Like, it don't go much beyond sexy and cool and like, you know, stuff you vibe to. It's very much stuck in that wheelhouse, which, you know, everyone has their purpose. And that was Janet's purpose. And like I said, I feel like Normani is building to be that same type of artist. I don't see her really. But the thing is, Janet had hits. Janet had hits. Like, let's not act like Pleasure Principle, Nasty Girl, Rhythm Nation. Like, Janet had some hits. So, I don't know. I can't even compare Normani to her. But I see the similarities. But these songs are not about to touch Billboard. These songs is not. Even the one I like the most, Insomnia, I don't see getting mainstream attention. I don't see it. If it happens, come back and, you know, y'all could, what's the phrase? Bite me in the ass? Is that it? You can come back and bite me in the ass? Well, you could do something. I mark my words, okay? We'll see. But personally, I don't see any of these songs being hits. Maybe Candy Paint might do a little something on TikTok because it's got that type of that to it. I don't know. But for this album to be called Dopamine, she goes to a very low dosage. Like, I'm not high at all. I'm not a little bit of woozy. I'm wide awake. Talking about having insomnia? No, baby. I'm wide awake. Matter of fact, I was asleep. It was boring. unoriginal, lack creative direction. What is Normani's point of view is what I would like to know. Because honestly, I don't know much about the girl. She's not too, like, when you look at her social media presence, she's not so much of a personality. She's a look. Tall, dark, beautiful woman. Tall, dark, beautiful woman is basically what Normani just gives. She takes lovely pictures. She can walk very well, show off clothes. Like, she's a visual person. I don't know much about her personality, her story. She's not into much controversy or anything like that. So hearing her music, what story are we supposed to get from it? You know? For me, the best music is built off character. It's built off personality. And I just don't feel like Normani has that. That's why her album, her songs, and her sound is blending in with so many other artists. Is blending in with so many other artists because she does not have her own identity as an artist herself. She was in a group for so long. She came out solo. And I'm still left questioning who is Normani. Overall, I would have to give this album a 6 out of 10 as a final rating. It wasn't bad music at all. Only 3 songs I could find myself re-listening to. And the project overall did not leave no impression on me. No offense to Normani. I'm happy you finally got your debut album out. Congratulations to you once again as a young black woman. This is monumental. This is amazing. I love all of that. We are still Team Normani. We still rooting for you, girl. But I'm not sure music is where you should put your focus at. Modeling would be great for you. You are beautiful. Drop the visuals. We need visuals for your music. We got to see you. You're stunning. Get sexy, dance. Like, we need the looks. So I know all of that is about to give. But just alone as a project, listen to the music, just as the music, I was not impressed. Sorry. 6 out of 10 overall rating. Final impressions. Not a fan of Dopamine. For those of you that were waiting, I hope that it was more for you. Because I'm glad I wasn't waiting for this album. Because I have been so disappointed. So, comment down below your impressions on this album. What songs did you enjoy? Songs you did not enjoy? Give me your top 3. Where do y'all see Normani going as an artist? And make sure you subscribe to my channel. Like I said, we'll be doing more album reviews. Ice Spice album is coming out soon. We got Megan dropping an album. There will be more and more content like this. So if you enjoyed it, you like my opinions, or even you did like my opinions, come back so we can keep arguing. Keep telling me that you think I have no taste and my ears don't work. Come back and tell me that. And above all else, stay gorgeous.